If in Cambridge, you may have driven down the historic brick road known as High Street. You may have also noticed it's not in good shape these days. WBOC's Mid-Shore Bureau Chief Tyler Butler spoke to some homeowners and business owners on High Street who say they're tired of patches. They want a whole new road.
When author James Michener was doing research for his book Chesapeake, he reportedly said that High Street was one of the most beautiful streets in America. But homeowners here now, though, say that time has long since passed. It isn't as smooth as Dorothy's yellow brick road. And while there is no yellow brick on High Street, there are a few different shades of red and even some asphalt thrown in there. For Jim Gescheidel, it's a travesty.
Death by neglect, folks. No action for 10 years on this street. None.
He and many of his neighbors say while some patching has been done, no effort has been made to keep the street smooth. This patchwork of mismatched brick and asphalt leads to a rough ride when going down High Street. One neighbor told me she was surprised she still had a car by the time she got to the end of the road. One homeowner, David Singlestead, used to have this arrow in his tree, pointing to a large asphalt patch directly in front of his home. He thinks the brick road should be redone, if not for preserving the history of the road, then for practicality.
It should be, understood that this is a street built more than 110 years ago, maybe more than 110 years ago, that hasn't had to be repaired every few years like our asphalt streets. So repairing it every 110 years is not an unreasonable,
The city is applying for a grant to finish putting sidewalk along the north side of Cedar Street, one of the gateways into town. And then they say High Street is the next project. Doug Turner, owner of Downtown Frame of Mind, hopes that something can be done soon.
This has to be next. It needs it. Cambridge needs it. The store owners need it. I just hope they hear us and they do what we ask them to do, is fix this up.
The city plans to do an engineering study on High Street and complete work this year, so that next year, when they go to apply for grants to redo the 300 block of High Street, they will be looked on more favorably by the state. Reporting on the Midshore, Tyler Butler, WBOC News, Cambridge.